Yesterday, the biggest IPO in stock market history just happened. SpaceX, the company that made reusable rockets routine, finally listed on Nasdaq under ticker SPCX, and on day one, it jumped 19%. But here's the question nobody's asking. Should you actually buy it? Let's start with the scale of this thing. SpaceX raised $75 billion, selling over 555 million shares at $135 each, making it the largest IPO in history. On its first day, SPCX closed at $160.95, pushing its market cap above $2 trillion. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than most countries' GDP revenue-wise. SpaceX reported $18.7 billion for 2025, with Starlink alone generating $11.4 billion, over 60% of total revenue. So this isn't just a rocket company anymore. It's a satellite internet giant. But here's where it gets complicated. SpaceX recorded a net loss of $4.28 billion in the most recent quarter, after losing $4.94 billion in all of 2025. Why? Capital expenditures hit $10.1 billion in Q1 alone, more than double a year earlier. $7.7 billion of that went to AI. That's the XAI merger effect. Musk folded his AI company into SpaceX, and now investors are essentially betting on Grok, rockets, and Starlink all at once. Some analysts are already saying the $135 IPO price, priced in years of future growth that hasn't materialized yet. Here's something interesting for regular investors. Elon Musk pushed to allocate up to 30% of IPO shares to retail investors, at least 3 times the typical 5 to 10% reserved in standard IPOs. That's unusual. Most big IPOs lock out regular people until after the pop. Whether that's generosity or a PR move, you decide. The Nasdaq's former chief said he'd definitely bet that OpenAI and Anthropic follow SpaceX to the public markets this year. SpaceX opened a window, and it looks like the IPO market is heating up fast. Meanwhile, space stocks took a hit on SpaceX's debut. Firefly Aerospace dropped over 18%, Rocket Lab fell at least 10%, and Virgin Galactic plunged 34%. Capital is rotating into SpaceX and out of smaller players. So, is SPCX a buy? It depends on whether you're betting on Elon Musk's vision or demanding near-term profitability. At $160, you're paying a premium for a company that's still burning cash at scale. If you want my take, watch the next 2 earnings reports before making a move. The story is still being written. If this was useful, subscribe. Next week, we're covering the OpenAI IPO rumor and whether it's actually coming.